There is no question, without doubt, that probably one of the worst things for me is how ADHD has affected me as a mum. That has been probably the hardest thing for me. And, you know, I assumed it was because I was a young mum years ago and didn't know kind of what I was doing, and I made mistakes, and it's not. It's really not, you know. I've got 2 smaller kids, and I still, when situations are really overwhelming for me, I feel just like I can't cope. And this overwhelming sense of not being enough, and just, it's just shit. Just like not being the mum that they deserve. And I think that's really fucking hard. Because all you do then is spiral into this really fucking negative thought pattern that, you know, you like your kids are better off without you, and, you know, and all that bullshit. And, like, I don't want to go down that route. Obviously, all I've ever wanted was to be a fucking good mum, and that's just something I feel like I have totally failed at. And, like, when I'm having, particularly when you have, you know, separations in families and you're not together with their dad and things like that, I don't know whether ADHD makes you, well, it does, it questions your self-worth, you question who you are as a person, because you never ever feel good enough. Like, anything you do, because we try so fucking hard at things that people find so easy, and it just comes so naturally, or we're made to think that. So when it comes to us, we feel like we failed even more because it's just so hard. Anyway, after that tearful moment, back to business. Yeah, just pisses me off, do you know that? Because I know I have fucking worked hard on my self-development and using, like, the law of attraction and that, and honest to God, it's really fucking helped me so much over the past 3.5-4 years. Massively helped me, but you can't help having those days, and it makes it worse because I'm so into that the minute I start thinking negative, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna undo all this work that I've done, and try to reprogram my fucking mind and everything. But it's so true, isn't it? Once you have one negative thought, if you don't get hold of it, then it just spirals. But I'm like, to the point, I get like, well, I used to get like it all the time, and I don't really get like it at all anymore. But, you know, it's just been one of those weeks, I think. You've only got to have someone that, you know, lets you know of your self-worth or makes you feel shit, and you do question your whole self again. And I think, you know, you start just, your thoughts just get out of hand, and it's like, fuck. I'm so pleased that I've done the work, that I am able to kind of nip it in the bud. But at the time, when you're thinking all these thoughts, it's kind of a really fucking dark, low place. Like, everything, you know, I'm not good enough, people are going to be better off without me. And it's just like, whoa, back up. I'm talking bollocks. Of course, things happen for a fucking reason, yeah? And I know that, and I get that, but I just wish there was so much more support. I really do. And, like, I just, sometimes you just feel really fucking alone, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm crying out for help. Like, with more external things, I'm not talking inner things, because I can do that myself. Yeah, I'm quite capable, and I think I've come such a long way. But sometimes, you know, support with, like, finances, support with the kids, support with I don't know, all the other shit that everyone goes through when they've got ADHD. And I just think it's a real sad fact that there's just not enough support out there. But may that change? I do hope so.